Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd, and how crazy is that? I'm actually starting a video early instead of late. I've been doing that quite a few times. Weird Fantastic Toy Adventure says he's about to freeze to death. Oh man, that's not good. Get inside, get some clothes on. Don't wear your Speedos out in the snow. That's not a good plan. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get started on this really cool custom. So I have made a video in the past that some of you guys have seen where I have transformed Lady Slither, this one right here, into a more snake-like Lady Slither. And I realized when I made the other video, I just kind of did it at the same time. I thought, you know what? If someone's looking on how to do this, and I want to make another one anyway, I should just make a video on just how to do this cool thing right here, so that you can also make yours. It's pretty easy to do. Doesn't require a lot of customizing skills. And so let's get to it. So let me go ahead and check my audio. Oh, audio sounds good. Hey Hyperdelic, thanks for joining us. Dwight, thanks for being here. Dorky Hippie 81, thanks for being here. Unicron, thanks for being here. Let's go ahead and bring out my board. The board. Now, I'm not going to open this beautiful unopened box yet. I'm actually going to use this one right here. That was just for my thumbnail picture. Not time to open her yet. She might also end up on the chopping block sometime soon. So let me stick her back into her box. Her box of power. The box is really cool though. I mean, check this out. For those that don't have Lady Slither yet, this emblem on the front is actually embossed, so you can feel it's got thickness to it. I don't know if you can see that or not in the light when it's shining on it. So it's kind of a cool box. And I hated that I tossed the other boxes, but I just don't have room to store a bunch of boxes. So, all right, let's bring our hot water over, because that is the majority of this is lots of hot water. And let's go ahead and open up this snake Tila, because we are going to use her, and I bought her just for this purpose, just to be torn apart, to be used to make a new Lady Slither. So cool. Seth says, hey, I already made it. Awesome. Big Bad Toy Store's advertising on your stream. At least it's appropriate. Yes. In fact, I use Big Bad Toy Store all the time. That's funny. I actually contacted them once and said, hey, can you make me an affiliate so I can get paid for the links? I didn't hear back at all. Nothing. Not a, no, we don't do affiliates. Not a, nothing. They're like, okay, it's another guy making toy videos that wants to get paid extra. Yes. Yes. Oh, well. Nope, she just doesn't want to stand. Oh, now she's knocking everybody. Oh, hey, look. I painted it. I painted it dark green so it matches the vines now. Divine. Anyway, I'll put her back. This video's not about you, Jennifer. Oh, she fell over. All right, so let's look at the back of the box. Here we have Snake Tila, and she is attacking 2000X He-Man Snake Armor. King Hiss uses his ancient magic to transform Tila into his slithering slave. Bum bum bum. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. And it shows she has her sword, and you can pose her, and there she is, and other figures in the line. King Randor 2000X, Slamurai, Snake Trooper, and Snake Tila. Let's just get her out of here. And there she is. There she is. Miss Snake Tila. That was a pretty uneventful unboxing. So they did just an amazing job on her paint apps. And what bothers me about this figure is they gave her the 2000X tunic, the 2000X boots, but they didn't make it so it's easily usable unless you paint this skin tone. And I hope they give us the 2000X Tila. That would have been really cool with the shoulder pads and the cool boots and all the whatnots. All right, let's go ahead and talk about our how we're gonna do this. So I want to keep the original arm cuffs here because they match her motif. I want to keep the original loincloth, and I want to swap out the legs. And since these greens are not exactly the same, I'm going to use both top and bottom of Tila's legs. And I want to swap out the upper arm. Even though the greens are not exact, they're close enough. No one's really going to notice too much. So let's go ahead and get started with the arms first. Oh, give me your arm. No, not my arm. Your arm. Give it to me now. It's stuck on there. I just can't pull it off. Let's break her legs off first. There we go. Now that our legs are off, maybe it should be more. We got your arms, Tila. I'm going to turn you into a snake. There you go. Now you truly are a snake. You have no arms or legs. Oh. Anyway, so let's go ahead and toss all these parts into the vat of hot water. You know, I can pull our boots off too while we're at it. We're not going to require these boots, and it doesn't require hot water to get them off normally. Okay, it's going to take hot water. All right, so now on to Lady Slither. Lady Slither. I want to be a little more careful with her because I'm also going to keep her boots too. I'm just going to throw them all in there. And her arms. There we go. I don't know how come these things stick sometimes so bad I just can't get them out. Give me your arm. Do. Okay. If you're not going to give up your arm, I'm going to have to throw you into the hot water. Okay, into the hot water for her. Let's pull her head and cape off first. Wow. It's probably because this room is so cold I just cannot get things apart. Choop. All right, so let's just stick this on. Tila, there she goes. All right, so now we need to start pulling pieces apart. And let's see if we can get her all apart. First, I'm going to pull off Lady Slither's boots just so she can sit lower in the hot water. There we go. Now that she's kind of warmed up, much easier. And now let's pull off Tila's boot. Das Boot. And actually, while we're at it, we can actually throw Lady Slither's boots back on there. Hopefully I got them on the right side. I wasn't paying attention. Yep, L for left. Hey, look at that. She's already transformed. See if her her legs are already loose enough. Cool. So we got the legs off. Got the boots on. They're prepped. Let's see if we can't get her arm off now that she's been fully heated up. Oh, there we go. And let's yank it apart right here from that joint. There we go. So we will keep the pieces you want here, and we'll toss the pieces you don't over there. And now let's get these legs off. Put these back on its place. Oh, look at that. Click-a-tat. It's coming together nicely. And a pretty quick build, really. Hey, Jeff. Thanks for joining us. Oh, Tila's knee does not want to bend. There we go. Okay. Now for the upper arms. It's like a bunch of green beans all coming out of the pot. Oh, I forgot a green bean. Green bean. Okay, we'll pull this apart right here. We'll stick that arm on right there so I don't lose track of who's who in the zoo. This has the actual cool graphics on it, so we'll pull that off there. Slide that on there. Then we'll stick this arm here. There we go. And pull this apart here. Stick that on there. Oh, it's not hot enough. I have to heat this arm up a little bit more. Into the vat. Oh, hot water. The water is heated up at 223 degrees. Normally you need more than 205 degrees for it to get the plastic malleable. So we got more than enough hotness going on. Cape, head. You know what? I'm popping the head in the hot water for a minute just to make it easier to pop off and on so I don't break the neck. I always hate when you try to stuff a figure's head on, you crack either around the top up here because you press too hard, or the neck peg bends on you or snaps. So just a little bit of hot water or a little bit of heat from a hair dryer can do wonders. All right, there we go. See what an easy, quick build is that. And look at that now. She has all kinds of cool snake stuff on her. She looks so much better. I don't know why they didn't make this Lady Slither to begin with as a standard. Just like that. And then, of course, you can swap out the bottom piece. Now, what's funny, you swap out the bottom piece, all that really is different is just right here. And that's really pretty much about it. Because obviously they don't see the legs anymore. But now I have my snake version and my regular standing version. And I am set. Doo-doo-doo. Very cool. Hey, Jamie, thanks for joining us. Dwight, thanks for being here. Rick does not like her underwear. Well, I'm sorry, Rick, that you don't like her underwear. That is pretty sad. It's kind of weird that her underwear does look like this, though. It's just the dots, similar to the male's underwear. I could see why it's kind of weirded out. Oh, my light's burned out. Time to switch lights. Put it over there to charge. Let's use the CC light. There we go. Yeah, it is kind of weird how it's just like a standard male buck's underwear. I think they did it so that when she expands into her belt, it still has the same look and design, so it works both with male and female figures. That's what I'm guessing. Of course, when the male figures go on there, you don't use this attachment piece. I don't know. That's really interesting. Oh, I know why. Now I feel like a bonehead. It's because she is based off of Battleground Tila. People made customs, and Battleground Tila had this piece. And since the customs were designed on that, that is why she has that, because of Battleground Tila. Did someone else already say that? Bill. Hey, Bill. I don't know who you are, but hey, thanks for joining us. Let's see. I don't even see Bill on here unless he said his name was Bill somewhere. So let's pull out a Battleground Tila just so you guys can see how awesome she is and why they gave us this style of... All right. I happen to have one over here in a cupboard. If I can find it. Nope. 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 One more place to look. Oh, yep. Now I've made a lot of crazy customs out of my Battleground Tilas. One, I put the She-Ra armor on her just so I don't feel so weird when my granddaughters come over. And then another one, I actually saw someone else do this, and I put the armor on her from the oh, what do you call it? Oh well, the Tila that came with the pack that has the big giant flying ship and the little mountain piece. But I can't think of what it's called now off the top of my head. Someone's going to tell me. So you can see she has that same kind of underwear thing going on. And normally she didn't come with this fancy pink top. And you can see there's the underwear underneath there as well. So there you go. That is why she has. That is because they used a Battleground Tila in order to make customs of this figure a long time ago, which is also why she has the armbands. See, and the same kind of, so you can kind of see the similarities of the design. So there you go. That is the reason why. Thanks, Mike. Super chats are also always welcome. That was so cool yesterday. I cannot believe all those that I got. That was amazing. I told my wife about it right away. This is a cool custom. Like I said, somebody else made this, and I really liked it. And I'm like, you know, I'm copying you. And it does look cool. She still has the bare midriff, but yet not quite as embarrassing on the top for me to show the grandkids. Yes, and it's the blonde Tila. Uh-oh, she's got black paint on her. No! I must have had a... You know what? Ah, that is from a cape. That was from Evil Lynn. Wow. Mike's been a member for 22 months. Look at that. Mike, you rock. Now I gotta fix her hair. Yeah, I painted a cape for Evil Lynn one time, blue. And I laid it on top of all the figures. I eventually did put it inside a bag. Because I got tired of it pushing its blue paint on the other figures, so it's in a wax bag. Let's see how it fared. Let's see, this was actually a purple cape at one time, and I painted it blue to put on my blue and yellow Evil Lynn. And then I laid it on top of some of the figures. You could see all these little spots right here are where it came off on the other figures' heads. In fact, hers is probably sitting right there. It's probably that spot. Right there. So there were some other figures too that got blue paint on them. So now I got a wax bag for it. Hopefully the paint doesn't come off anymore. Let's see. Don't cuss me, Pop Actor. Pop Actor, what's he saying? All right. So who is Bill? Is that Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures? Oh, Point Dread. Thank you, man. Oh, Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures is Bill. Hey, look at that. All right, man. I will try to remember your name. Yeah, yes, Todd. That is Bill. Oh, good stuff. All right. So here's one of Lady Slither's henchmen. Arrgh. My mixed version from that 4-pack. Go and do my bidding. All right. I know, 22 months is a long time, man. That's almost 2 years. All right, you guys. Thanks for joining me. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Now I got a pile of Tila over here. I could probably reassemble. That's the bad part. If you reassemble her, she's just going to have boring green frog legs with no cool design. I mean, when I saw Lady Slither again without this on there, it was almost a disappointment. I mean, it just looks so much better with the snake stuff. And it makes so much more sense. Again, I don't understand why Mattel didn't go that extra little bit. But it made it so we can make a really cool custom ourselves. So we can have a cool standout. Hey, look at that. Jamie, thank you so much. You guys are too kind. Definitely. All right. Thanks, Jamie. Number 1 with a balloon and a heart. That's so cool. All right, you guys. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you guys next video. And until then, have yourself a good time and good journey. Bye now. She's spinning.